What's good, y'all? Welcome to the first episode of many to come of Ink Therapy, a tattoo conversation. I am your host, Rahman Tat Jesus Morgan, and we will go in depth about life, love, and tattoos. I have a very close and dear friend of mine with me this evening. Her name is Triple Threat, aka Reckless. One of my very, very loyal tattoo clients for a very long time. And we're gonna dive into some real shit tonight. And you know, buckle up and get ready to enjoy the ride.
Hello.
And we are going to talk some shit today. Period.
I'm ready. I've been waiting on this all week.
Tattooing has been a lifesaver for me. Like, it literally saved my life. Tattooing is taking me places that I never thought I'd go, do things I never thought I'd do, live a life that I never thought I'd live. And this was later on in life. Like, I didn't get into tattooing until I was 30, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. So, you know, I think now that I've been tattooing for a good amount of time to try to transition, you know. I've been hawked down by a lot of good friends of mine, a lot of close family members, and they like, yo, you need to go ahead and do the podcast, man. You always making people laugh. You always got an opinion. We watch the band. You go ahead and do it. So here y'all go. You're welcome. You know what I mean? I'm here for it. We will talk about life, love, and tattoos. That is the basis of this show. You know, tattooing for me is the idea that through a commitment of pain, you pay homage to being alive, because in death we feel nothing. Because when you're out of here, you're gone. But when you're up under that needle, and you
therapeutic.
I'm trying to tell you, it reminds you that you're still here. It reminds you that, you know, you can push through. So keep that in mind as we go on this journey, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Have the lovely Miss Reckless here tonight. How you doing, lady?
How's that?
What's up? How you feeling?
I'm chilling. How you?
I'm feeling good. You know, I'm in better spirits right now.
Good. That's what we gonna say.
Yeah, no doubt. What does tattooing do for you?
Tattooing for me is a painful pleasure. It's a therapy. Like, sometimes work, life, parenthood, adulting period, you just have a stressful day, and there's nothing a food craving could fix, sex can't fix. You know what I'm saying? Working out ain't gonna fix it. But therapy is just like a release. It's a different type of orgasm to me.
So what's better, tattoos or sex?
These days, it's tattoos, baby. Like, no bullshit. These days, it's tattoos.
Just saying. So the guy with the tattoo machine, he
Yeah, you gets all my time.
Okay. That's what's up.
You gets all my time.
That's
But,
what's
like,
up.
you know, we do this.
Yeah.
Like, we chop it up all day, every day. FaceTime 24/7 sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, like, you my brother. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So
Okay.
it's like, we family.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's just a benefit to have you tattoo. And that's what really brought us this close, honestly, is the tattoo shit. Because that was when I was going through divorce, that whole transition, all of that. And it was like, I was getting tatted like every 2 weeks.
You know, divorce is how I got into tattooing.
Won't he do it?
Listen, so
Won't he do it?
I mean,
People think divorce is bad. That shit ain't all that bad.
Hold on now. I fucked up. It was my fault. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
then you gotta eat that shit.
You know what I'm saying? It was my fault.
Yeah.
But in the midst of that, I wound up getting locked up with my divorce. And while I was locked up, I learned to tattoo.
Well, you know what?
And it was crazy because
shout out to the ex-wife.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, you know who she is. Like, hey, you know, it was, and I didn't, like.
Well, can we not just skip over the fact that you acknowledge that you fucked up? Like,
Yeah.
respect for that shit. Because these bitches out here ain't doing that shit. Shout out to you, and you doing that shit publicly. You know who you are. Yes.
Yeah. I mean.
Hell yeah.
That
says a lot.
I could not have been in the trade as long as I've been in the trade if I didn't learn self-accountability.
Mm-hmm.
Players fuck up.
Players fuck up too.
Hey, listen. Players fuck up, B.
Yeah. But I need y'all to stop fucking up a lot though. Like, yeah, I'm gonna just leave that there. But that's.
I mean, if you,
just tone it down. Cause we tired.
I mean,
We tired.
Everybody tired.
Yeah.
Everybody tired.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think that you know, for me, being able to give this service, to give art to people, and they be able to keep it for a lifetime, gives me a sense of purpose and a grounding that allows me to
You got art everywhere.
Yeah, gotta have art everywhere.
And can we just point out, like, I started out with 8 small tattoos.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I committed to one sleeve. Fucking one. I ended up with 2 of them shits.
Yeah.
Thigh action. Back action.
Yeah.
I'm here for it though, but that's that therapy, and it's like, yo, that shit kept me off the first 48. It did.
I can say that
you know that shit was facts.
Yeah.
You know that shit was facts.
I think what I see a lot in my different clients is that the higher the stress that they're experiencing at the time, the easier it is for
You're
them to
that
sit
painful pleasure,
to sit down and for me to do my work. And
I got a great analogy for you.
Okay.
To understand it, why it's the best at that time.
Okay.
It's like stroke and choke.
Ah.
You know, like nobody wants that. You choke a bitch on any other time, you know. Nigga, we fighting.
Yeah.
But if you choke a bitch at the right time,
oh,
baby.
Yeah. Listen.
Pull the Timbs out.
For all you dudes out there, yo.
Yes.
Y'all gonna get some good info when it comes to the shit you need to be doing, man. Keep your lady happy. You feel me?
Bitches love me, so.
What they love about you?
Bitches love that's my energy. Like, if a bitch don't like me, she a hater. That's just it. Yo, I give compliments to bitches. I buy bitches drinks. I buy bitches flowers. I'm like the best bitch. I ain't no hater. I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna big you up. I'm gonna feed you. I'm gonna throw in your butt, make you think it's fat, even if it's not.
Little booties matter.
Little booties matter. They got a little jiggles. They need a little bit of help sometimes, but
look,
I'm here for it.
It's some real shit, and this is just my personal opinion. I like little natural booties better than big BBL booties. I repeat, I like little natural booties better than big BBL booties.
Can you spot a BBL? Can you tell?
Mile away. Mile away.
Can you please like let it be known so these bitches can stop
Mile
walking
away.
around looking like the ant characters?
So
some of these chicks be taking it too far with it's like, I know that shit smell like broccoli water, sis. Like at the end of the day, I know your ass is sour. It's it's plastic. It's all kind of shit. It's too much.
Here's my thing.
It's too much. And I'm a BBW. I don't need no more ass, bro. It ain't worth it. It's all kind of people out here with no ass getting pound town. Why y'all doing that? Take these cheeks or not, nigga. Fuck out of here. They ain't got an inch worth. They ain't even got enough dick to go in between that.
Here's my thing. I don't. Yo.
I'm gonna be good. It's not reckless time yet. It's not reckless time yet. Okay.
But
I'm chilling.
Man, you made me lose my motherfucking thought. Shit.
No, I ain't lying.
There you go. Like,
hey,
listen.
Let's go.
Here I go. Where's my thought? look, when I see now, if it's done well, and you already had something to work with, I understand it.
For your body shape.
That means when your body literally after the surgery
and you see
looks like Frankenstein.
But do you see how like all the girls that's had them, they coming out talking about the chronic pain and all the health problems they got, they keep going for repeat procedures to get it reduced. Like, these niggas gonna cheat on you with a bitch that's built wrong anyway. So I'm all for you, for women doing things to make themselves feel better. We all do things, makeup, nails, hair, whatever. I'm all for that. But don't risk your health. Mm-hmm. And that's what I think. It's like people is so shallow these days. It's all about the physical, even when it's fake. I don't come from that generation. We didn't respect that shit. I remember when Lauryn Hill first came out, when like she really got her play, niggas was like, you look at Aaliyah. Aaliyah was natural pretty.
I wonder, does Lauryn Hill have tattoos?
I don't think so.
Matter
of fact, she do. She got one on her arm. She chocolate. That's why you can't really tell.
Yeah.
She do got one on her arm.
Okay, that's dope.
I remember one from the video.
Yeah.
But Lauren, I just miss the days of when like women was more on some take me as I am or leave it. I just feel like, yo, we be killing ourselves and going through so much to impress men, and it's just like, yo, we want them to stop looking at the physical and look at us on a deeper level. We got to stop like body modifying ourselves for these dudes. They ain't doing shit for us.
But in the same breath, when I see a woman with ink all over, and that's body modification, because she wasn't born like that.
But listen, this is expression. This is art. You move in the house. It's a beautiful house, but that shit become bad when you hook it up.
Okay.
There ain't nothing wrong adding a little, putting some rims on. Ain't nothing wrong with I'm not against it at all. But don't risk your health and do it to the point where like I gotta get the biggest ass. It ain't gonna make no bit of difference. It's not.
And when you ladies get these procedures, y'all come to us.
You wanna know what's some real shit? Girls will go get titties and ass and all of this shit, right? A nigga would never get you know how many niggas argue about getting a vasectomy, and that's one little slit.
Oh, that's like,
Can he get my nuts cut? They not doing that. But we out here sucking shit, lipo. That shit is real.
Listen.
Have you seen what they do on lipo? How they stab niggas up?
Yeah, like.
That's some ice pick action. That's what that looks like.
Listen, I think the dudes that do lipo for real are like Dexter on the low.
I fuck with Dexter.
I believe that.
I fuck with Dexter.
All you plastic surgeon BBL dudes doing all that shit out there, and y'all be.
They caking.
Listen, forget caking. Y'all over there stabbing them people. Y'all sick.
Then they go
I know you. Yeah, I know, right?
But I want to be an EMT, so it's like,
yeah,
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna eat and not go. Yeah.
Covering up the scars on those types of procedures is hard work for us. Please, when you find an artist and they're going to cover up your scars, make sure they have a catalog of plenty of work that they've done that. You can see healed pictures of the work. And I would even go as far to say you want to see if they've got some cover-ups of those types of scars that's like about 7 or 8 years old. Because every 7 years, the human body does a full cell swap. All your cells in your body change every 7 years. So that's why the tattoos over time degrade. And they're not as vibrant. And you see old folks with tats. And it don't look like it, because they're old. The skin degrades. So when you ladies are getting these surgeries, and then you're doubling back around and coming to see the tattoo artist to get them covered up so as to try to hide the imperfection of the scar tissue or the lipo, you know what I'm saying? Puncture wounds. Know that life expectancy for humans keep going up as technological advancements happen. So you might be 20, 30, 40s now, but when you 50, 60, 70, 80, you know, I hope you enjoyed it now. Because Lord knows.
So are you team natural, or do you want, or are you okay with some work?
So I've dealt with both.
Mm-hmm.
The more money the woman spends on said procedure,
You won't be able
the better it feels.
Mm-hmm.
If they was skimpy on the
But
joint,
can you tell that it's? But even when it's good, can you still tell?
oh, I can tell. Each time you can tell.
Okay.
Like, and now I've seen one girl. I didn't deal with her, but I've seen one girl who had a very natural looking one, and it caught me off guard because we were talking about it, and I did not even think that to her to be one that she had it, and she had to be like, yeah, you know, I had this procedure done. I was like, oh shit, you feel what I'm saying? And she spent a bag. She was in the military, so she spent a bag on that procedure, and she didn't go crazy. Like, you would look at her and you wouldn't even think that, you know what I'm saying?
Just add a little sauce.
Just a little sauce to
I'm
the
for
joint. I don't mind a little sauce. Like,
yeah. I just don't like women killing themselves just to be perfect. Like, nobody perfect. These niggas' stomach gonna pop out. They gonna get titties, and their dicks ain't gonna work anyway. So, like, why we killing ourselves to suffer with chronic pain? Like, our backs and shit hurt already from my natural shit. You know what I'm saying? I can only imagine. I just want women to embrace their beauty more. Imperfection is beautiful.
Yeah, I can say that because, you know, but what is perfect?
By the way.
But what is perfect though?
Perfect is what's meant for you. It's your perspective.
I don't
Ain't nobody
think that
perfect. Perfect to me right now, at this point in time in my life, perfect is just someone that's solid. Like, you ain't gotta have much. You ain't gotta be a certain thing or make a certain amount. But just being a genuine person, to me, that's perfection right now. Because it's rare.
Yeah.
I think perfection is what stands out to, like, what's rare in this person. That's what makes somebody perfect for you. It's like, yo, they everything that you want, and then you see some more. Like, they actually trying, you know what I'm saying? They actually stand for something. When you see so many people fall for everything. Everything's a post, everything's for the gram, everything is just a front. Like, how much people you see on social media capping, and you know them in real life, and you like, nigga,
so
stop.
Talk about the social media thing. I've been, like, when I first started tattooing, shout out to Rugal Rell. That was my mentor. He the one who brought me into the game. And the internet, like the Facebook, it just started catching fire, Twitter and all that. It just started bubbling hard. And I remember me and him sitting up, like, cause we both, you know what I'm saying, have been behind that wall. So I remember they was like, yeah, yo, you need to get on Twitter. You need to start tweeting. I was like, a tweet? That shit sounded... No offense to the LGBTQ community, but that shit sounded gay as fuck. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, tweet. Fast forward 12 years later.
You ignorant as hell.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, on gang though, but look, because I don't want, look.
You don't want no smoke?
Listen, no smoke. Y'all run the medias. I want no smoke with y'all. I tattoo y'all.
It ain't even about media. Like, you ain't no homophobe.
Nah, I'm definitely not. But
everybody.
But
everybody got green money.
On gang, but they run shit though. Right now they running shit. And look, listen.
Let's not talk about.
Come get a tattoo from me.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we are the social media thing. So 12 years later, it takes off, and it is a part of my business. It is a literal.
You gotta be on social media even when you don't want to be.
And I don't want to be on there at all because I'm from a different era where, like, things were done manually.
Right.
So if I had a problem with you,
we was outside. We wasn't glued to the TV.
But even that, but just think of the okay. Reason I don't like comments, because if I'm going to say something, you know, your mama taught you can't say nothing good, don't say nothing at all. So I try my hardest to big up. Now I'll see certain stuff and I'll make a comment here or there, but I don't overstep boundaries because I don't know what type of day this person having on the other end of this phone.
Respect for that.
And I try to, because it's like there's thousands upon thousands of people in your home. At the touch of a, they in your home at any given time, man. And I just,
and hate just attract more hate. So one little ignorant comment leads to enough to more, and it's like, why do that to somebody? It's like that bullying shit ain't cool. Fucking with people ain't cool. Like, everybody depressed, mentally exhausted, physically exhausted, and it's like we gotta lift people up or leave people alone. Because people out here ready to fuck something up and go do some time. Like, people tired. People gotta look at the world, the way people moving. They killing kids. They doing any and everything. Elderly. It don't matter. People got, like, life. People don't respect life. They think, like, you die, you get another one. This is it. I just, you know, you gotta choose what you want to do in this life. And hating on somebody or breaking somebody down, that just ain't something I'm down with or respect.
Yeah, the social media, it's.
But I read a bitch. Let's clear that up. But I read a bitch though. Listen, you go low, nigga. We going to the gutter. I'm gonna show you what that grimy shit is about. So I'm about to put that out there. I'm on some peaceful shit, but I read.
For me,
clear that up right now.
For me, I don't seeing so much of the pain being exuded through social media. It reminds me of back when I was a teenager and we used to watch the Faces of Death videos on VHS, and that was actual people dying, shot, people over. Now, all you gotta do is Google it. It's at the touch of your fingers. Oh, and I like to also say that I'm a graduate of YouTube University when it comes to tattooing. Shout out YouTube.
YouTube University.
Yeah, what? Listen, in 2022, between YouTube and Google, if you can't figure it out, you don't want to know it.
I know that's right. I don't know is no longer a valid reason for nothing. Let me find out is the appropriate response.
And to show you the laziness.
And if it's not accessible,
people will have a cell phone in their hand.
They'll look through some comments, but won't look for.
But won't Google
some information,
something that they need to know. But I also look at it like this: it's also kind of empowering because I remember when I was in high school. Like, there were certain classes I fucked with, certain ones I didn't. So it's like, I'm gonna go to this class. I ain't going to that one. Fuck that one. And the internet has made it to where you can actually streamline what it is that you like and educate yourself on it.
Based on the interest.
Yeah. So that it's like the social media internet thing is a double-edged sword. You know, because of the internet, I'm able to do this. I'm able to reach millions upon millions of people.
Because of the internet. The world is just like,
it's in your back pocket.
And I miss the days of being able to move around and people not being able to reach me. Like, people could reach us at any time. Then the shit tell you
where you at,
when you read it, where you at, what time you read it. I ain't got time. Nah, pager. I want to get a pager.
I turned my phone off today for a few hours and it felt weird. I literally turned my phone off and went for a walk.
You gotta reprogram.
And went for a walk.
Imagine leaving your phone. Like, you ain't gonna, even if you just had to go like 30 minutes away and come right back in an hour or so, you coming back for your phone as soon as you realize you ain't got it.
Period. And
everything's right there.
Remember, the old people, the older generation back in the day were like, oh, don't get that computer chip in you. That's gonna be the mark of the beast. Or the mark of the beast is coming.
Yeah, so this is that was my shit to the whole COVID thing. Where they was like, oh, they're gonna put chips in the vaccine. I'm like, bro, if they was gonna put some chips in some shit, they would have put it in that Popeye chicken sandwich. Yo, they ain't gotta put no chip. Your face open a phone. Your fingerprints is up there.
That is the chip.
Like, stop playing with me.
This is the chip. This is literally the chip.
That is it. And
This
they
is the
know
chip.
all our business because what everybody do. Yeah, I'm over here.
But think of but look at it like this though. Look at literally the cell phone is a reflection of your mind. Because your algorithm is different than my algorithm. Your search engines are different than my search engines.
I just know I don't want nobody to go through this phone because if you pick this phone up, whatever you swipe on, that's your business. Don't say shit to me. I don't care.
So again, that's adding, fuel to what I said. Like it's literally like that's why you see people get
go in behind their phone.
Listen,
you see the dudes that like break their shit. The girl be like, "Give me your phone." They'll straight throw that shit to the floor, break it. I'll pay that deductible.
So here's the thing.
They ain't giving it up.
That shows you that it's almost like because remember, like back in the day, like the secrets were here.
You remembered phone numbers. You remembered addresses. You remember where you had to go. Or you had the Palm Pilot. You had a planner. Okay.
But that was about it.
Come on, man. This shit made us lazy. It's a computer in our hand. Yo, I came up from dial-up, bro. Okay? This shit is annoying. No, I feel like an old ass motherfucker. Listen, everybody put your phone down. I feel like an old lady.
I come from Macintosh Oregon Trail with the black and green screen.
Yeah, so we called it, what was it, M-DOS?
Yeah, that's MS-DOS.
Yeah,
MS-DOS.
Okay, so we talking about, we say the same thing, but different.
Yeah.
So you from the 70s? You a 70s?
I'm 78, baby.
Okay, I'm an 80s baby. So look at that.
Yeah. So we got new millennium babies though that are adults now. If you was born in 2000,
bro,
you 22 now.
I saw a TikTok about that shit. That nigga was like, yo, 1992 was 30 years ago or some shit. It was like some shit that 2 Chainz said. And he was like, wait. What? Then he counted it. He was like, bro, we old as fuck. That's crazy though. Like I look at like my little cousins. They mother. I used to babysit this chick. She a mother. Kids. Husband. I'm like.
So now we have a generation where these young kids are tatted head to toe.
Young.
Like what's them two I'm an island boy with them.
I said I'm from the 80s. I'm a 90s kid.
This young generation. Like,
I saw the TikTok and I was like,
I sometimes sit back and wonder, like, cause I get asked to do a lot of weird tattoos and stuff, and I try to, guide my clients into my style of what I like doing. But sometimes you get a guy that wants some weird shit, and it's like these young kids.
And some people get away with it.
Early are going straight to the face.
But you know why people doing it too? Because now they got the makeup and the concealer and all that stuff that can cover it right up. So when they need to go to work, you don't never know they tatted all around their neck. See them on a Saturday. All of it is there.
You know what? When Dave East played Meth, his next tattoos. Oh boy. Here we go.
Whew.
Is that for Meth or Dave East?
Yes.
But yeah.
But
so.
Meth tatted too.
Yeah.
Dave East is tatted too, but he's like that new style tatted. Like he on that, just the shirt. What do you call it? Just the shirt.
Yeah, he's got a whole shirt.
Yeah.
He's got a whole shirt. Yeah.
But growing up on Meth, it's like we got to see Meth when he was bare, and then when he blossomed to this little snack that he is now.
Lord,
Got his little salt and pepper going on.
Mm.
Shout out to Meth.
Yeah, shout out Meth. What up? You know what I'm saying? Woo. Just seen the Woo. I was at the Woo concert that came here. That came on Nas' birthday. Meth one there.
Virgo season. So I don't feel bad about was Ghostface there.
What they did?
Did he come out? He came out with the big shit on.
Nah, he ain't had that on. He ain't had
no skinny jeans, did he?
Hell fuck no.
Okay, good.
They all had the Sergio Tacchini's on.
You know who I want to see do a show?
Who?
And I'm going?
Hmm.
The fucking Lost Boys. Let me tell you something. I want to see Mr. fucking Cheeks.
Do they still perform?
They was on Wildin' Out before, not too long ago, bro.
Not too long?
I saw
Okay.
Mr. Choke, Mr. Cheeks.
You said
I was
Mr.
like,
Choke, you want him to choke you?
Nah, but Mr. Cheeks, I just want him to look at me and just spit Renee. Like, what? I always want to feel that.
Mm. What do you do for a living? Yeah, I threw you. Yeah.
I am, turn a professional voice.
Okay.
I'm a coding compliance auditor and educator for one of the major health systems here in Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that like an office environment thing?
Oh yeah, it's very corporate.
All right. So when they see you with all these tats, what be the energy, yo?
So let me tell you, I've been there going on 8 years.
Okay.
So when I started was before this started.
Yeah.
So it was little tattoos. It was different in healthcare because it's healthcare related. Mm-hmm. So back then you still had to put the bandages on, wear the long sleeves. You couldn't show them, things like that. Now it's more lenient. Mm-hmm. So being that I've gotten my tattoos at this time during these days, there's no stigma on them really. Okay. You know, so in healthcare, because now it's rare to find somebody with no tattoos. So it's like you had some people that are very old fashioned, and then you got some people that were like, oh, that's dope. So it's like, but you know, it was to the point like I never really had to very clarify the policy of my job, because it was just like, so what's going on here? Like, are we okay? I'm great. I'm Gucci. Like, what are we doing? Like, ain't it pretty? It was to the point like I would go to work and it was like a Friday. I come to work Monday. They like, what you get? It wasn't like a normal. How you doing? How was your weekend? What you get? Where's that? They already knew what time it was. Like, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? So it's no stigma, but I can honestly say like when I was fully done and I was like double sleeve, this is out, the back is out, sundress season, and I'm like, before I put the cardigan on and go in the building because you know it's cold, but when I'm walking, I get stopped. I get the compliments. I don't get the judgment or the whatever, because then they actually look at what I have and they're like, well, what is this for? And what is this? Everything is symbolic. I don't have nothing on me that don't mean something. And that was the purpose of us changing those 8 tattoos into this canvas we have here. But they fuck with me.
That's what's
See,
up.
I turned that Brooklyn right back on. Yeah, my doctors fuck with me. I've shared Instagram pages. You know, you get calls from all kinds of people.
I definitely do. And
I could be anywhere. If these arms is out, the legs is out, they like, yo, oh yeah.
Shout out to all the clients that I've gotten strictly just off of her. Y'all are the real ones. I appreciate y'all. And shout out to all my clients.
Even the ones I don't fuck with no more.
Ooh.
Shots.
But you know, but shout out to all my clients, everybody that ever tattooed. You have given me more life.
So what does tattooing do for you? So what's your experience? What do you get out of each session that you do?
So I could draw ever since I was small. I've always drawn.
You're a nerd.
Yeah, on game. You know what I'm saying? But I got 4 felonies though. Try me.
Yes.
So, but
yes.
I could always draw, and I've been drawing my whole life. And like I said, I learned tattooing while I was locked up behind my divorce. And you know, I've read. You know, I was raised religious, and you know, and religion shunned tattooing.
Yep.
And I don't want to go into all the scriptures and all
But
that.
I'm pulling up the Order Family Barbecues.
Yeah.
What's up?
So,
say something.
When I was down, when I was literally locked up, art and tattooing fed me. I literally ate off of it. And then I had people paying me money on my books. And so while I was literally in the pit of hell, I was given
you had people
this
missing
tool.
you.
I had this. I was given this tool that literally has saved my life.
Right.
2013, I had my last run-in with the law, and I was facing 13 years day for day straight time on the mandatory minimum charges, and on the quote-unquote beatable charges, I was facing up to 60 years. So I was facing over 73 years for weed. So,
you don't leave that right there.
yeah, so
That's
make bond. And literally, if I did not have tattooing, I wouldn't have been able to afford the lawyers to get up from under that.
A shout out to the Ink Therapy.
Yeah.
It do more than what people really. I think each person that you do this with, it's going to do something different for everybody. But what it does at the end, it give you something beautiful. And every time you look at that, it's like, yo, it's a memory. Like we celebrate Tativersary. Okay?
Yeah. So look,
I said it first.
So
Tativersary.
So you know, she'll call me on the day that on the anniversary of a day that I tattooed her and ask, "Today's our Tativersary. What tattoo was it?" and at this point, I'm like, "You got to tell me because I done tattooed her so much."
Yeah.
But that's the thing that we do. So
you know how many I have now? So mind you, I started with 8.
No, how many do you have now?
42. In how many years though?
5.
Yeah.
5.
But majority.
The majority of those,
2.
the first 2, like you,
Yeah.
you went like hard the first 2
16
years.
and 17.
Yeah. No,
And
17, 18.
Yeah, 17, 18.
And
then 19, it was like monthly,
yeah,
almost.
yeah.
And then just touch-ups and
things of that nature.
enhancing and things like that, you know. But tattooing is just, for me, like this saved me at one of my lowest points as well. Like you went with through my divorce with me.
Mm-hmm.
When I say that was a tough time. So I was crying during tattoo sessions.
Yeah.
I'm just like, ignore me. I just need to feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I get the most peaceful sleep during the session. Cause I go to sleep during tattoos. Once I get through the line, I'm out. And then I go home and I have that great sleep. Always. It's just different. It's like it's gonna do something for different people. But that morning after, when you got that, when you feel all the bruising, yes.
So it's almost like after working out.
Okay.
Cause you be sore the next day from working out. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean by working out?
Oh, I was talking about like working out. You was talking about working out, huh? I ain't shit.
I mean,
I remember I tattooed this lesbian couple, and
I miss lesbians. Oh my God, have you seen the lesbians on TikTok?
nah, I don't.
Go ahead,
I'm a lesbian trapped in a man's body. You know what I'm saying? Gang.
I'm a lesbian to the day I die. Any nigga that mess with me gonna understand that I still look at bitches.
But damn, I done. What I doing left? Where I was going with this?
I don't know, but I love lesbians.
Yeah. No, I was tattooing this one lesbian couple.
Okay.
And that's the first time that I was introduced to the pleasure and pain concept of it. Because they both told me, they like, yeah, we get tattoos to have crazy sex afterwards. And I was like,
that's different.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, they would call me up, they'd sit there, get tatted up real crazy,
and then this shit also is like a replacement for sex sometimes. When we just at that stage when you don't feel like being bothered, like the only person I want touching me is a tattoo artist to give me some shit, because what you trying to do ain't gonna cut it.
Yeah, for me,
it's a different feeling, but everybody different.
For me, every tattoo I have, and I don't have a lot, but I was at a point of doing something violent.
Oh yeah, those are the best. That's the perfect time to get like that painful tattoo.
Yeah, I would be at a point of like throwing it away. Like,
and that's what I tell people when they like, I don't know when I should get it, what I should get. I'm like, yo, if it's your first time getting a tattoo, get that shit when you were just like fucking irritated. When you've had a bad day and you like, yo, if I don't get a break, and when you go under that needle and you watch that shit pierce your skin, it's different, bro. And I've always told you, it'll be hurting, and as soon as I look at the needle, I just be like, that shit feel good as hell. It's just different. You gotta watch the needle. Don't be scared of it.
That's what's up. Well, look, I think that'll be good for our first endeavor at this year.
We ain't talking about no tattoo shit. We talked about man other shit.
Man, we did talk about tattoos. We talked about life. And we talked about love.
Okay.
And that's what it's about.
It is.
Love, life, and tattoos.
Okay. I got one question for you though.
What's up?
What's your favorite tattoo that you've done on me? Let's see this. And why? That's a good one. I want to know.
Your back tattoo, because it represents your youngins.
How many tattoos do I have that represent my kids?
A lot. You even have one where I think it was the anniversary of your mom passing, and I gloved them up, and they put dots
on my flower.
On your flower. They were young too. They were real small.
Yeah.
And I said I wanted to make this one special, and so
they could still identify what they did.
What they did, yeah. So that was cool. So like, they're kind of like tattoo artists. Yeah. They were tattoo artists. They were tattoo artists before they got out of middle school.
But you know, Kayla want to do it.
Yeah, that's what's
my
up.
daughter with it.
Yeah, I definitely would love to teach her and pass it on.
X is the chef, so he cooking.
He cooking, yeah.
He whipping it like his mom.
Oh, he in the kitchen.
He cooking.
Yeah.
He knows
culinary arts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But this was dope. Thanks for having me as your first one.
Yeah, no doubt. Pop my podcast cherry. And
that's what I do. Cause you did that for the homie too. I did it for the homie too. Yeah. So I support my people.
Yep. And
I support my people. I'm proud of you, bro. Where you've come, where we've grown together. I'm just like so proud of you.
Appreciate it.
I want you to keep on pushing. Keep applying that fucking pressure. Don't let nothing get in your way. Ain't no limits. No limits on what you could do. And anybody that got something to fucking say, you know I got something to say too. So what's up?
Gang. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all tuning in for this episode of Ink Therapy, a tattoo conversation. And we'll see you next week.
Brooklyn!